Hey guys, I know I haven't made a video in a really long time. Yeah, it's raining out. My hair got all wet, so that's why it looks wet, if you can tell. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on a few things. Uh, I've been experiencing a lot of soreness in my throat, and then my allergies were really bad a couple months ago. And then my hearing started going to where I could only hear, like it sounded like I was underwater, at times. And it's just, uh, yeah, it's like when you have water in your ear and you can't shake it out, and if you try to talk to somebody or hear, it just sounds really weird. So they gave me a prescription, for some nasal spray. They gave me a couple of different courses of medicine to help it. And then I was getting a lot of fullness in my face, especially when I would bend down and then get back up again. It would last for a long time, like right here and then also up here. So then they found out that I am allergic to trees, weeds, grass, and ragweed. I don't know how I could be allergic to all of those things, I guess, but because I never really seem to have allergy problems in the past. I'm 27, so I haven't really experienced all that stuff before, I guess. Not that my age has anything to do with it, but you can develop allergies later on in life, so that's kind of what that was. um, yeah, I'm in a parking lot, not the best place to make a video. I'm more comfortable at home, I guess. I also wanted to touch base upon a few things. Well, no, let me back up. Because I'm gonna get lost again. They gave me a new medicine because that wasn't fixing the problems in my ear. So what was happening was I can't pronounce the part of the ear that it is, but it's the eustachian tube, something like that. It's EU, and then the rest of it. I haven't really paid too much attention to how to pronounce it, but that can get blocked if you have really bad allergies. So after fighting this since March, it's now June. I only discovered recently, within the last week, that it's I have acid reflux, but I guess it's silent reflux. So basically, the acid can like come back up a little bit, and like when you're sleeping and stuff too, and it can cause sore throat. It can cause the throat to feel tight. I sing a lot in my car, so I can't hit those high notes, like I used to. And that was just really bothering me for a while, just that I thought I was having problems with my voice. But it's good to know that that's most likely what the cause is. And then it can also cause hoarseness in your voice, because sometimes my voice breaks up. But to hear that it can open up my ear tube again, that'd be great, because like what a lot of people try to do is they'll hold their nose shut and try to blow out, and it's that can force it out sometimes. But I've tried that, and that just hasn't worked for me. But I've only been taking the pill for a couple days, so we'll see how it goes. I am hopeful for it, because they were trying to treat me for a sinus issue because of the allergies I have, thinking that that was why, which that is a common thing. So I had to go through a couple of months of kind of waiting and like trying different things, and then now the silent reflux makes a lot more sense. Oh, and also you can have a bitter taste in your throat um, when like swallowing. Usually liquids. You know, I mean, I really haven't had any problems with foods. Um, but yeah, I guess I'll jump more into the stuff that you guys want to hear. I guess. Yeah, like dating world, I'm still single as a Pringle. You know. um, it just sucks because it sucks. You know, when you get lonely and then you start wandering off in your mind, and then or you'll be out and about and you'll just see like couples together, you know, and then like you wonder like you'll wonder like what's wrong with you, you know, like why can't you have that, you know. And I get that I'm shy, but I'm really nice to people too, you know. So you know, it's like I try to wonder why I still am at where I'm at. But no, it's not the like end of the world or anything. But you know, if I want to go out somewhere, you know, instead of going out with two or three in in particular people, um, excuse me, like it would be nice to go out with a girl that you show interest in, and then it just, you know, like even if it's just a friend kind of thing, but you know, like a relationship wouldn't be off the table with it, you know, that would be great. It's just the way that I think of, you know, being 27, you know, like I know I have a lot of time left. It's just you know, it would be nice to share, you know, even more time with someone. But it's just the whole bonding aspect of it, you know, the whole you know, relationship of it. You know, knowing that someone's there for you. You know, if you had a hard day or something, you can just, you know, go you know, like you know that they're gonna be there for you, um, you know, when you get home, you know, kind of a thing. And you know, friends are pretty good with that too at times because uh, you know, you know, you can always pop over at your friend's house, you know, and talk to them, you know, if you ever have to. Um, you know, and I do have one friend that I'm really thankful for that I can go to if I have to vent or just want to talk to and hang out with, you know. Um, but uh, you know, it's the summertime now, and well, like it doesn't seem like the summertime now. Technically, it's not summer for another couple of days, I think. Yeah, but I want to do you know, um, different things, you know, that I've done before in the past couple of years. You know, like I'd like to go to the beach. You know, just you know, go to Six Flags. You know, go to you know, like go to flea markets. You know, stuff like that. Just stuff that you can only really do in the summer. But you know, for the people that work all week and barely have any time, and they only have the weekends left, you know, available, you know, um, it just makes things seem better when you know that you have those things in your back pocket that you can do after you worked 40 plus hours per week, and you just want to wind down and just have fun. You know, I think a lot of people want to do that, you know, but yeah, I don't usually ever have any any direction of where I want to go anyway with talking about these videos. But yeah, the past few days I've kind of been in a funk. You know, my mood will sometimes, well, my mood's been kind of low the past couple of days, but you know, then it'll pick itself back up again. I mean, I was pretty stable for it's hard to tell because the tracking time for me is hard unless I can specifically remember, you know, a particular event or something, or if I write it down rather, you know, too. I was saying something and then I just forgot. Yeah, my mood's been pretty good the past few weeks, if not longer. You know, so when my mood gets low like that, I'll end up, you know, thinking about things I don't have, like a girlfriend or something like that. You know, not anything too crazy though. It's like I'm not thinking of, oh, I wish I had this real expensive thing. No, it's not that. You know, it's the simple things, you know, that I want or that I would like to have, that I think that I deserve to have. Which I'm sure I'll get in time. I just, you know, it's like, how long do you have to wait, you know? I wouldn't imagine that long. Sorry guys, I'm going kind of blank. Yeah. If you guys have any questions about anything, you know, I'm more than happy to get back to you about it. To try to keep it, well, to summarize, I just want to find friends, find a girlfriend that I can involve myself, well, involve my time with, and just someone to hang out with, someone to do something with, you know, instead of, oh, I'm just gonna drive around or do my own thing, which that's not always a bad thing, but you know, there's more to life than what I'm just experiencing and even doing. You know, there's more out there, and I'd be a lot happier if I could reach those new heights. You know, not physically, only because I'm like 5'3". Haha, I know. Yeah, I just want the simple stuff, I guess, you know. Yeah, work's going pretty well. You know, I still love what I do. I don't know if I put up that other video or not last time, but I work for an oil company. I drive an oil truck. You know, and I've been doing it for the past 7 months. You know, and I mean, it's one of the best or better jobs that I've had. You know, I mean, I really have fun doing it. You know, the money's pretty good. You know, I mean, it's a lot better than any of the other jobs I've had. So that's good. And I was just thinking too, you know, I'm probably going to, well, I don't know if probably, I mean, I should. I bought tickets to go to a concert next month, and I asked my friend I can't remember if I've mentioned her here before, but you know, we talk a lot, but sometimes then we don't. And then we hang out. Then at times we won't hang out for a long time. Um, but it seems like sometimes she only texts me or whatever when she wants something done or if she needs help with something, and I'm 99% always there, except for the past couple of times where, you know, uh, like, not to get too specific, but I'm not being as specific as I could be, but she's wanted the morning after pill, and I bought that for her at least once or twice before, but me and her didn't talk for a long time, and then she texted me that, and I was like, like, why get yourself involved in that situation if you're not gonna, be be protective? You know what I mean? And it's not that I didn't want to help her out. It's just that particular time a couple months ago, she would do the same thing for like weeks. She'd let weeks pass by, then she would ask me for something, and then by the third time, it's just I just wouldn't do it. Just I would come up with something else, just because I didn't feel that was right, for her to just ask me those kinds of things. But I think that she probably I expected it. She was probably shocked, that I didn't do it. But I mean, she knows I like her, but is she the best for me? Probably not. I mean, but there's something about her that I like. I mean, I've known her for a very long time. Excuse me, because like, we used to go to the same school together like a long time ago. But then we switched. Well, I went to a different school than she did later on, and then but it's not like we were constant friends, like day-to-day basis kind of a thing. We just knew each other since like 5th grade or around that time. But yeah, she's to just put it how it is that there's better people for me than her. You know, um, but so that whole concert thing. So I asked her to go with me, only because I know that she likes the band and stuff. But it's like, why bring someone when you don't really hear from them, or if she's only texting you when she wants something. Like, I texted her the other day, and I asked how she was doing, because she sliced up her hand at work on a machine by accident, and I just want to know how she was doing with that, and just in general how she was doing. And then she just said, "I'm okay." Well, that's fine, but it's just, it's like a one-word answer kind of a thing. Like, I'm okay. It's not like, she asked how I was doing, or anything. It's just, but the stuff she posts and stuff too, it's like, you can tell she's really into herself, totally opposite of how she's feeling. She'll go and put pictures up and videos of, just her singing songs, or just doing whatever she does. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just, it kind of shows more of a, hey, look at me, I'm kind of full of myself kind of a thing. At least that's the way that I interpret it. But yeah, I just want to bring somebody that I know is worth bringing, and I know that would actually appreciate it, because I've done a lot for her. I've helped her at her house many times to help her clean it, or just, when she was supposed to help me clean my house, that never happened. Like, those plans just fell through, you know. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out my direction and then figure out what's going to be best for me, especially this summer, because I want to do more. The past few summers, or 4 or 5 summers, I've haven't really been able to do what I wanted to, because I've been revolving myself around one of my friends and letting him kind of, I guess, captivate me in some sense. But I don't want to do that anymore, and the friendship's not really growing apart. It's just more of, he's getting to a different place in his life, and it's like I've been where I've been for a while, and I just don't want to get taken advantage of. I don't want to get told one thing and then something, it's just, it's kind of difficult sometimes. It's like you just want to have people in your life that are honest, people that you can trust, people that you can share laughs with, you know, smile, just have good people in your life, where they are for me, I have no idea. I know I have a couple people, but I want to expand onto that, and just honestly to have more people around my age to hang out with. It's like, there's nothing wrong, with me to why, I can't have, like regular friends or anything like that. I just want to hang out with people. You know, um, I may not be as social as other people, but it's just, because a couple weeks ago, I went to the beach, but I went all by myself. And it was dumb only because I went at night. It was like 7 o'clock. The sun was still out. It was still light outside, but it's like I drove over an hour, just to walk around the beach by myself. I mean, at one, uh, you know, side of the coin, I guess you could say that it was good for me to do something that I wanted to do. But on the other side, it's like, you know, like, what am I doing? I'm by myself when I'm walking around and I see everybody else with other people. Even with groups of people. You know, so it's there's no reason why I can't have something like that. Just to you know not have a like clique, so to speak, but just have a group of people, or even just one person. It's just to share, to make memories with. You know, like I'm not trying to get anything out of it. I just want to share an experience with someone other than just by myself. Doing that is okay at times, when you want to be alone, but it can get lonely, especially if you're trying to search. I mean, I go to work every day. I do what I'm supposed to do. You know, but a lot of times you'll just kind of think and be like, oh, she's really pretty. You know, but I'm just too shy to go up to her, just to, I don't want to get the rejection of, if it is rejection, or if it's her being totally creeped out. But it's like you don't know unless you try. I know I put too much pressure on myself anyway. You know, it's just I've been out of this for so long. Like 5 years, four, 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 4 or 5 years since I've had a relationship. You know, it's not to say that I can't, you know, do it. It's just getting over that hurdle to go up to, you know, some really pretty girl, and then end up, you don't know what she's gonna say, but she could say yes. Excuse me. More often than I'm thinking, you know, more often than I'm leading myself to believe, that she could say yes more than I think she'd say no. You know, I just wish I wasn't so hard on myself like that. You know, I mean, I have a lot going for me. You know, I have my own home. I have a really good job. I drive a nice car. You know, not that any of those things matter, you know, because some people don't have those things, you know. And you know, I'm not where I want to be in my life right now. You know, so don't think I'm, you know, just kind of bragging and fully content, you know what I mean? Just because I'm not, you know, like, things don't make people happy, you know. It's funny because I have a friend that thinks that if he had a bunch of money that he'd be very happy and that he wouldn't need friends. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, it'll probably be fun for about a week, you know, and then once the reality kicks in, you know, you'd realize that you'd want actual people to value you, and, you know, not just want you because you have money. Yeah, I'm still going to therapy. That's going good. It's going pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I would really appreciate it if any of you guys could maybe comment, or just I don't know, maybe just help me out with, if there's anything I could do to just get over that little hurdle of backing away whenever I see a pretty girl, you know, because I mean, it happens a lot. You know, I'll see really pretty looking girls, you know, and not trying to say this sounding judgmental, but, you know, I'll see girls and I'll be like, you know, not that I know anything about them, but, you know, it's like you can just tell sometimes, you know, if it's a real nice girl, you know, and that's all I'm trying to get. You know, I'm not trying to get, you know, anything, like, I'm not trying to move to an explicit place right away, you know. Just the companionship, you know, is kind of mainly what I'm looking for, you know. And that's just something that I deserve, and that's, I think, something that everybody deserves. But if you guys have any tips or anything, or just, you know, anything you want, just feel free to write a comment. I don't know if you can leave messages on YouTube. I don't think so. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I've been wanting to make a video for a while, and I've been really busy with work, and finally this weekend is going to be a free weekend for me, because I've been working weekends for the past month, so I technically haven't had a day off in more than a month. But all that part's over for the weekend stuff, so now I have my weekends free. That's why I'm thinking about going to the beach next week. But yeah, I'll try to make another video sooner. Well, not sooner. I'll try to make one relatively quick, because I don't want to keep you guys waiting for videos, and then also having you guys get the chance to miss out on things that I could have been already talking about before, that I've already forgotten, you know, like within past weeks. But again, as always, I thank you guys for watching all my videos, and if this helps out anybody, then that's really awesome. But thank you guys. I'll see you again. Bye.